Boo-hoo! Arpo's got a bone to pick. Arpo, preschool learning. Have you ever found something strange in your backyard and didn't know where it came from? Well, today Arpo finds a big surprise. And Boo thinks it's his. Story begins. It was a bright and breezy morning. Birds were chirping, the sun was smiling down, and Arpo the robot babysitter was busy cleaning the backyard. With his shiny arms and whirring wheels, Arpo zipped around, picking up toys, sweeping leaves, and making everything neat and tidy. But just as Arpo rolled behind the big oak tree, thunk! His cleaning brush hit something hard buried under a pile of leaves. Arpo paused. His sensors blinked. He brushed the leaves away and, there it was, a giant, mysterious bone. Beep beep. Arpo tilted his head. Where did this bone come from? At that very moment, little Boo toddled outside, dragging his favorite blanket behind him. Boo spotted Arpo holding the bone, and his eyes went wide. My toy! Boo cried out, throwing his arms up. Before Arpo could explain, Boo's bottom lip trembled, and he let out a loud wail, boo hoo hoo hoo. Arpo panicked. Boo's tears were like a fire alarm in his robot brain. He immediately tried to hand Boo the bone, but Boo crossed his arms and turned away, still crying. Poor Arpo. He didn't even know why Boo was so upset. The big mix-up. Thinking fast, Arpo beeped and zipped around the backyard, searching for Boo's real toy. Maybe the bone wasn't what Boo wanted after all? Maybe there was a missing teddy bear or ball nearby? Arpo looked in the sandbox. He looked under the slide. He even checked inside Boo's tiny playhouse. No teddy. No ball. No toy at all. Meanwhile, Boo sat on the grass, sniffling sadly and watching Arpo zoom here and there like a confused bumblebee. Suddenly, the neighbor's dog, Max, came bounding into the yard. Max was wagging his tail like crazy, nose sniffing the air. He ran straight up to Arpo and started barking happily at the bone. Woof! 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 Max tried to grab the bone from Arpo's hands. Oh! Now Arpo understood. The bone wasn't Boo's toy, it was Max's lost chew toy. The clever plan. Arpo had an idea. His gears whirred, and a light bulb blinked above his head. He gently placed the bone on the grass between Boo and Max. Then, Arpo sat down cross-legged and patted the ground, inviting Boo to come closer. At first, Boo pouted. He wasn't sure. But then Max flopped onto his belly, wagging his tail and giving Boo the biggest puppy dog eyes ever. Slowly, Boo crawled toward Max. Max licked Boo's hand, making him giggle. Boo's tears dried up instantly, replaced by happy chuckles. Together, Boo and Max played with the bone, tossing it gently and laughing as Max chased after it. Arpo beeped a happy beep. Problem solved. Almost? The surprise twist. Just when Arpo thought everything was fine, Boo picked up the bone and marched toward the sandbox. Max trotted after him. Arpo followed too, curious. Boo dug a tiny hole in the sand, placed the bone inside, and covered it with sand like a treasure. Then Boo clapped his hands and shouted, "Yay!" Max barked excitedly, wagging so hard he nearly knocked himself over. Arpo realized Boo thought he was playing a treasure hunt game. Laughing in his robot way, a series of funny beeps and clicks, Arpo decided to join the fun. He made a little X mark in the sand with a stick, just like a pirate treasure map. Boo's eyes lit up with excitement. Together, Boo, Max, and Arpo spent the next hour playing the happiest, silliest treasure hunt ever. At the end of the day, Boo was covered in sand, Max was tired and happy, and Arpo's gears were a little squeaky from all the playing, but everyone was smiling. Boo learned that sometimes, when you feel upset, it helps to take a deep breath and find a way to laugh again. And Arpo learned that a little kindness, a little patience, and a lot of play can fix even the biggest mix-ups. As the sun set, Boo gave Arpo a giant hug. Max wagged his tail and snuggled beside them. The backyard was messy, sandy, and full of paw prints, but it was the happiest place in the world. And from that day on, whenever Boo saw a bone, he didn't cry, he laughed, remembering the day they all found buried treasure together. When you look with your heart, even a lost bone can become the greatest treasure.